In the survey, I think we saw that ransomware had a psychological impact on our users and on the market, where people have seen that as a growing threat. Not only was it the insider threat and users inside the data center were by far and away the biggest threat regarded by CISOs, it was also interesting that patching came up as a high-level risk. And that was probably because of the fact that a lot of data centers weren't patched to the right levels to protect them against the threats that were propagating between organizations in the last year. People seem to be less worried about the external hackers, our traditional guys sitting on the outside trying to break through your firewall through multiple layers. And things like phishing and social engineering, where people are using social mechanisms to get into your users and then escalate privileges from inside. So the vectors of attack have changed, and it tends to be, the profile of attack tends to be getting in through a valid user and then escalating privileges through some means inside the organization. And then the fact that the attacker's profile of it has changed too. It's not been a sort of a hit and run type of attack. We're seeing a lot more where people are recognizing that your typical hackers are staying inside your data center for up to 18 months to 2 years before they extract the information. It follows infiltration and then propagation, where they spread the attack onto multiple different data servers. Sometimes they're even caught at this stage, and the cleanup doesn't clean up all of the infected machines, and then they continue inside that network to then propagate, and then extraction, the exfiltration. I love the American sort of army kind of terms, but the exfiltration actually means getting the data out. So that means how they've all of the, whether that's be social security, ID numbers, or whatever those kind of records are from the States. But we've seen that in South Africa too, that a lot of our ID numbers were exposed to the internet recently. In terms of the results of the survey, I think one interesting aspect that leapt out at me was the fact that microsegmentation actually has been adopted by almost a third of the people inside who responded to the survey, which are top-level CISOs. And so that's been taken more seriously. So that protection against the lateral movement between virtual machines inside the data center and between applications inside your data center has been taken far more seriously than was previously taken, and certainly in any of the other results I've seen before this.